Can you do it without me?
No, I guess not.
Then go lie down and we'll go on.
All right. Where do we start?
Well, let's take a day. Say the day before the accident.
No, I won't do it. I won't go back to that day.
Why? What's the matter?
I have to live it all over again.
Yes, but then it won't be long before we get to the day of the accident.
Well, that's why I stopped. I just realized if I want to know that number, I'm going to have to watch Laura die again.
Of course. Hello, Dana.
Hello, Mr. Hurley.
Well, ready to go on?
No, it's no use, Mr. Hurley. I'm convinced I didn't even see the license number.
You mean you've convinced yourself?
Possibly.
Not possibly. That's what you've done. Now, you know you saw it. You know you'll remember it if we keep on.
Okay. I'm not going to do it. Would you please get out of here and leave me alone?
I haven't wasted all these days to bring you this far and then drop it.
I tell you, I don't want to go on with it anymore.
Well, that's because there's something blocking your memory, something it hurts you to remember, some guilt.
Guilt?
Yes, and you've got to face up to it, then it won't be a block any longer.
If that's all it is, I don't need you. I don't need to force it. I'll remember it eventually without you.
But I want to be here when you do.
Yeah, but why?
Because I deserve to be. You couldn't have done it without me. Dana, listen. Listen, Dana. We must go on. You want to find the person who killed Laura, don't you?
Don't listen to him, Dana. There's something wrong with him.
I don't want him, Mother, but he's right. I have to find him.
Then you'll go on?
I'll try.
Good. Now I think we're ready to try to remember the day of the accident. All right, Dana. We'll go back slowly. Now relax. Try to relax. Now, start with sonic recall if you can. It's easier.
There was some music. I don't remember the name of it, though.
It doesn't matter. Just go back and listen to it. Listen to the music.
Well, then I kissed her, and I just sat there for a while looking at her. She said hello. I said hi.
Hello.
Hi.
What are you thinking about?
I wasn't thinking about anything, really. I was just wondering how you could be real and still be so beautiful.
Only to you, darling.
To everyone.
It is prejudice. No one else ever thought I was as beautiful as you do.
What were they using for eyes?
Oh, why do we have to wait 2 more days? Why can't we be married tonight?
Oh, darling, that's not too long to wait.
It's forever.
Be in 2 more days, and then and forever and forever.
Go on, Dana. Go on.
I can't remember.
Try, Dana. Try.
Well, then I said to her, darling, I love you so much, but sometimes when I close my eyes, I can't remember what you look like. Why is that?
I don't know.
I think it's because I'm afraid I'm going to lose you. I couldn't live if I did.
Oh, darling, you'll never lose me.
Why shouldn't I? What did I ever do to get you as a reward?
Probably something terrible. Probably I'm a punishment, not a reward.
You're some punishment. Yes?
Dana, Mr. Shea is here. He said you sent for him.
I sent for him. Ask him to wait, please, Mrs. Edwards. I got a message, Mr. Edwards. You'd remembered the license plate.
What is this all about?
I left you that message, Inspector. You know, one day, Hurley, you're going to turn up once too often. Please, Mr. Shea, give us a few minutes.
Mr. Shea, just a few more minutes, please.
All right, I'll give you 5 minutes. See you downstairs, Hurley. You're almost there, Dana. Go on.
Then she said, aren't you going to move the car? Move it? Where?
Well, there's a parking space over there by the hamburger stand.
The car's all right here. Of course, if you're too lazy just to walk across the street.
All right. I see how easy I am to get along with.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, darn it. I left my bag in the car.
Oh, it's safe there.
Oh, I know, but I need my compact.
Oh, I like you better shiny.
Now who's being lazy? All right, you go ahead and order. I want a double hamburger rare in a hurry.
No soul. You're completely dominated by stomach.
Mr. Shea! There's your murderer, Mr. Shea.
There's the license number, Mr. Shea. I finally remembered. Mr. Hurley was right about my mental block. I was feeling guilty because I didn't go back to the car to get Laura's compact. I was blaming myself for her death. I didn't want to remember, but Mr. Hurley was right. He made me remember.
Will someone please tell me what he's got to do with it?
But he was determined to help me find Laura's killer because of his son.
His son?
Well, yes, the one who was killed by the hit-and-run driver.
I don't know what you're talking about. He hasn't got any son. He isn't even married. He's a nut, that's all. He keeps turning up to Balrus all the time. He's just a nut.
I still can't remember what I'm looking for. If I had only partial recall, it will help. Here it is, at the very bottom of the trunk. I remember now. It's a note I wrote myself. Remember to clean out trunk. I must remember to do that sometime. Our story tonight taught us that once you have seen something, you never really forget it. There are times when that can be an appalling thought. one further reminder. I shall be back